My name is Piper K. Bogot, a four-year Clearview High School student, and I welcome you to the 2025 commencement ceremony of Clearview High School. Parents and special guests, please join the class of 2025 and stand for the presentation of colors. Presenting the colors today are cadets from the Clear Lake Intermediate School LDC program. Commanding the color guard and the United States flag bearer is Cadet Chandler Pigot. The Texas flag bearer is Cadet Taylor Earl. The guards today are Cadets Joseph Hutchins and Adrian Soto. Gentlemen, please remove your mortar boards and hats. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please join me for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Please remain standing for the national anthem and until the color guard has left the field. Thank you. Please be seated. At this time, we would like to recognize all seniors in the class of 2025 who have joined the military. We would also like to acknowledge any of our guests in the audience who are serving or who have served in the military. Please stand and wave so that we may recognize your patriotism and service to our country. Thank you. We will now have the introduction of our honored guest and remarks by Mary Anderson.
I have the great privilege of introducing the Board of Trustees for Clear Creek Independent School District, who are in attendance this morning. Board President, Mr. Jonathan Cottrell. Board Vice President, Ms. Jessica Cheka. Board Secretary, Mr. Jeff Larson. Trustee, Mr. Jay Cunningham. Trustee, Ms. Rebecca Lilly. Trustee, Mr. Jameson McKay. Trustee, Mr. Arturo Sanchez. It is also my pleasure to recognize and thank our district leadership from the Clear Creek Education Support Center. Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Karen Engel. Assistant Superintendent of Secondary Education, Mr. Franklin Moses. We would also like to recognize Dr. Michael Marquise, Principal at McWhorter Elementary, our neighboring school and partner for our PALS program. Finally, I would like to recognize the Clearview High School administration members, counselors, faculty, and staff who will be conducting today's ceremony. Please stand and be recognized. Good morning, Clearview. My name is Mary Elspeth Anderson, and I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude to everyone here today. After my freshman year, my life changed forever. I lost my dad to cancer, and it was the hardest thing I've ever been through. Losing him at such a young age left a hole in my heart and a heaviness on my shoulders that I didn't know how to carry. For a long time, I felt like I was at my breaking point. I was trying to keep up with school, with life, and with grief all at once. It felt impossible. I remember I was getting my hair cut when my mom had asked me if I've ever heard of Clearview. I lied and told her no. She saw right through me, of course, and started telling me about Clearview. She told me how it was a hands-on and focused on career path and real-world learning. And more than anything, she believed it was what exactly kind of environment I needed. As always, my mom was right. I started Clearview my junior year. I was still dealing with a lot of grief and unanswered questions about who I was and where I was going. What I didn't know then was that Clearview would give me room to breathe, rediscover myself, and a place to move beyond the pain. I didn't expect to love this school as much as I did. Clearview also gave me the honor of meeting so many incredible friends, loving teachers, supportive office staff, and I'm especially grateful to my best friends. Y'all know who you are. You've all been my support system when I didn't know I needed it. On my hardest days when grief weighed me down, you made me laugh and made those dark days feel a little brighter. It is easy to forget how much we rely on our friends, so let's take a moment to cherish those memories and bonds we've built at Clearview. Now, we all have that teacher or office staff member who became our safe space, the one we would talk to during passing periods when we feel overwhelmed. For me, that teacher was Miss Nyland. I remember seeing your name on my senior schedule. You had taught my brother Silas back in 2016, and you somehow managed to do a great job with him. So I knew your class was going to be something special. So thank you for being our teacher and putting up with us this year. Out of everything we've learned in high school, I hope you take this saying that my mom says to heart. Life interferes, whether it is something we're expecting or not. For me, I always imagined I'd be standing up here with my whole family. Dad, I wish you were here physically, but I know you've been watching over me these last 3 years. Losing you was my greatest pain, but you've also been my greatest inspiration. Everything I do is for you, and I want to live up to your legacy you left behind as a loving father, creative, intelligent, and passionate teacher. You created the CCISD robotics team 324 Chips, a team that became a part of our family. I worked so hard for you in our honor. I even won 2 blue banners and became team captain. Every victory and every challenge I faced, I did with you in mind. Dad, I hope I am making you proud. And of course, none of this could have been possible without my mom. Mom, you've stood by me through every phase, every last night of last-minute studying, every emotional breakdown. You made me strong when I doubted myself. And most importantly, you were there on the nights when the losing pain of Dad felt unbearable. You listened, comforted me, and reminded that I was never alone. I wouldn't be standing here or enrolled at Clearview without you. I love you so much, and I'm forever grateful to you and everything you've done to me. To my fellow graduates, no matter what interferes in your life, you are stronger than you think. So thank you, Clearview, for helping me find myself again, and congratulations, class of 2025. We actually did it. Now please welcome Piper K. Bogart back to the podium.
Hello, I am Piper Bogart. I want to congratulate all of 2025 on this long-awaited day. It has been an emotional roller coaster these past 4 years. Thank you to our staff and guests for being here for this moment in our lives. For us seniors, this is a very bittersweet moment. We are the last graduating class to have been in the quote-unquote old building, where most of us met, grew, made mistakes, and laughed together. That asbestos-filled building had its downsides, trust, but it will always hold a special place in our hearts. As we have journeyed through our high school experience, there has been one thing that has stayed the same in the chaos of being a teenager. We have learned, not just academically, but we've learned emotionally as well. We learned how to be adults, how to hold jobs, how to manage time and relationships on top of all that life has thrown our way. We have learned how to live good lives. Nelson Mandela once said, "A bright future beckons. The onus is on us, through hard work, honesty, and integrity, to reach for the stars." Our generation is one that embodies change. We challenge norms, break barriers, and set new standards for those who follow. I hope each one of us continues to make an impact on the path that we choose. Be the change and set the precedent. No one showed me that more than Mrs. Sebastian, an incredible teacher, mentor, and friend who left a lasting mark on so many of us. I would also like to thank Mr. Eubanks for believing in me, Miss McGee and Mrs. Bristol for being there through my highs and lows, Nurse Gordon and Nurse White for their constant support, Miss Nyland for pushing me to do better, Mr. Marquina for the encouraging walks we had, for Miss Hemel for her wise advice, and Deputy Glaze and Douglas for looking out for me. We're not the same people who first walked through these halls. What once felt like a dream is now reality. Walking across this stage, we celebrate all we've sacrificed to build the future that we deserve. As we step into the next chapter, let's carry on the lessons we've learned and face the future with courage, pride, and hope. She knows she lived through it to get to this moment. That is a lyric from Phoebe Bridgers' song, Graceland 2. We have lived through it. We have made it to this moment. For some of us, including myself, we never thought this moment possible. As a lonely 14-year-old girl who struggled with mental health, I never dreamed of walking across this stage. I do it for a 14-year-old Piper who never thought she would have a group of friends, succeed in what she wants, and who thought things would never get better. And I'm proud to say I have proved her wrong. And to Bryce Joseph Russell Stillman, my best friend in the entire world. Though your journey on earth was cut short and I miss you every day, I hope that wherever you are, you always know that you were the best man I've ever known, and you will always be with me. I know you would be proud of me. I love you. I again want to thank our families for powering through with us the long study nights, the failed tests, SAT prep, and the nervousness and hectic last weeks of graduating. Thank you to my mother for being the constant in my life. You have raised me to be the strong, independent woman I am today. You are a powerhouse, and I can only hope I can even be a small bit like you when I grow up. You have never given up on me, even the countless times I have felt like I failed. And I hope you know how proud I am to be your daughter. Thank you for raising me, nurturing me, and mentoring me. I hope I make you proud. Finally, I would like to thank Clearview for being a safe space for all the kids there to succeed without fear of being rejected and to do better and to find who they wanted to be. And for being a place where I could begin, belong, and become. Thank you so much, and congratulations, class of 2025. Let's graduate. Now, please welcome our next senior speaker, Henry Coelho, Jr.
My name is Henry. Good morning, everyone. Friends, families, teachers, distinguished guests, and most importantly, the class of 2025. Today, we stand at the finish line of one journey and the starting line of another. High school has been a mix of challenges, lessons, and unforgettable moments. We walked in as freshmen, unsure what to expect, and now we leave with memories, friendships, and a sense of who we are. Looking back, there were moments that tested us, late night study sessions, stressful exams, and those days when we doubted ourselves. But there were also moments of pure joy, school events, and the simple laughters in the hallways. Every challenge we faced shaped us, and every success we celebrated reminded us of our potential. More than anything, Clearview High School has taught us the importance of resilience. We have learned that failure isn't the end, but a stepping stone to growth. We've discovered that people around us, our teachers, friends, and families, are our biggest support systems. And now, as we move on to the next chapter, whether it's college, a career, or an entirely different path, we carry with us the lesson and strength we've gained here. For me, the school has been life-changing. Just a year ago, I was someone who spent most of their time asleep in class, unmotivated and unsure of my future. But through the unwavering support of my teachers and peers, I transformed into someone proactive, engaged, and determined to succeed. Clearview High School didn't just give me an education, it gave me a second chance. It helped me to go from feeling like I had nothing to realizing that I have everything I need to build a bright future. That support became even more meaningful as I made the decision to enlist into the Army. Throughout the process, my teachers, counselors, and classmates stood by me, encouraging me every step of the way. They reminded me that I was capable of more than I ever believed. Because of them, I stand here today not just as a graduate, but as someone ready to take on the next challenge, serving my country with confidence and purpose. Before we go, let's take a moment to thank those who have guided us. To our teachers, thank you for your patience and dedication. To our families, thank you for believing in us, even when we didn't believe in ourselves. And to each other, thank you for memories, the laughs, the friendships that will last a lifetime. As we step into the future, let's remember that success isn't just about reaching a destination, it's about the journey. So let's go forward with confidence, knowing that we are ready to take on whatever comes next. Congratulations. This isn't the end, it's our beginning. Now, a message from our principal, Ms. Shannon Simons. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone, family, friends, faculty, and class of 2025. Not all of you know my story, but I want to share a piece of it with you today because it gives context to why this moment is so powerful. I am a CCISD graduate, so in total 37 years in the district as a student and an employee. From the classroom to coaching, from the district office to leading campuses, I've worked in 5 of our district schools, each unique and meaningful. But when I came to Clearview, something shifted. There's a heartbeat here, a rhythm that doesn't exist anywhere else. You don't truly know it until you're part of the Tiger family. Then you just feel it. Here, I'm living in my purpose. At Clearview, we don't just teach lessons, we tell stories. And every student in front of me today brings a story that matters. Some are stories of success, some are stories of sheer survival. But all of our stories are rooted in strength. One of the greatest honors I've had this year was reading you through your personal mission statements as part of our Leader in Me journey. In them, I found not just goals or dreams, but heart. Christian Matheson said it beautifully in his personal mission statement. His is to serve and help others in need, and to uplift all who need a positive impact by making them feel loved and recognizing their worth. We don't take the 7 habits lightly at Clearview. They are the foundation of how we operate, serve, lead, and grow. Seniors, you've used these habits to build resilience and character, not just for academics, but for life. I've seen you lead by example. I've seen you step back so that others can shine. I've seen you show up when it was easier to stay home. And I've seen you extend grace to people, even when you were the one that needed it the most. Clearview is more than a school. It's a place where healing happens, where transformation is possible, and when the word potential is redefined. This year, as I listened to your reflections and read your senior speeches, I saw something consistent across your words. You're not just chasing dreams, you are shaping the world around you with love and influence. Jay Randolph said, Clearview is a place that lets you find and build your own community. View gives you a clear view of how life should be. I was able to truly discover myself without discrimination at this school. I was able to divine my purpose and find what I am truly passionate about. And personally, this group holds a special place in my heart. This was my first full year at Clearview, and I want to thank you. You've taught me more than any textbook or training ever could. You've shown me what it looks like to take trauma and turn it into testimony, to turn pain into purpose. You've reminded me of what it means to love deeply, advocate boldly, and laugh fully, even when things aren't perfect. We talk a lot about beginning, belonging, becoming at Clearview. You began here, unsure. Some of you unsure you'd even finish, but you found a place to belong, and through the belonging, you became. Raina Engel captured this transformation in the most heartfelt way. Her words remind us that Clearview isn't just a school, it's a place where lives are truly changed. She said, I have said consistently to my friends at Clearview, made me human again. At my previous school, I was completely isolated and felt no sense of belonging. I know many of my peers and I poke fun at a place to begin, belong, and become. However, this motto describes View perfectly. The day I decided to go to View was a day that changed my life. Clearview made me feel normal and understood, and I was never fully alone while attending Clearview. And now, you belong to us forever. As part of the Tiger family, we celebrate you, we cheer you on, and we root for you long after that last bell rang. As you step into the next phase, whether it's college, career, military, or something that's still unfolding, I want to remind you of what Clearview has given you. You carry not just your own dreams, but our CCISD core values. These aren't just district buzzwords, they're principles that will help you lead with integrity, see others for their strengths, and create a kind of change that matters. So here are my 2 challenges for you. Go forward and lead the way. Use your voice to make a difference. Not just any difference, but a positive one. Be the kind of leader who stands tall not because you're the loudest, but because you're the most consistent, the kindest, the most honest, the one who lives by values and leads by example. Number 2, be unapologetically you. Faye Hackett put it best. Clearview showed me that you don't have to fit in with the crowds. You don't need to be someone you aren't to accommodate others. And most importantly to me, you don't have to hide the emotions you are feeling. Seniors, you are unique, and the uniqueness is not an accident. It's a superpower. Your purpose, your path, the world doesn't need copies. It needs you, fully you, your voice, your story, your light. Friends and families, if I may get personal for just a moment, as a mom of a senior myself, I'm walking this same bitter road with the seniors and your families. I know the ache and the pride that comes with letting go, the fear and the excitement wrapped up in one big breath. And yet, I know deep in my heart you are ready and you are fully equipped to soar. The world needs your courage, it needs your compassion, it needs your story. So congratulations, class of 2025. We are proud of you, and we believe in you, and we'll never forget you. Please welcome Dr. Karen Engel, CCISD Superintendent of Schools, to the podium.
Well, good morning, family, friends, faculty, and Clearview class of 2025. Congratulations. This morning, we celebrate you. Seniors, you didn't get here alone. We've heard that all morning. From kindergarten through 12th grade, your teachers, administrators, families, and friends have walked this journey with you. A community is all around you, built on connection, purpose, and shared pride. Few moments are as unifying as this one, and we will share a collective joy as you cross this stage. Over the past year, I've had the privilege of hearing directly from Clearview students as they reflect on their journey. And what I've heard is nothing short of inspiring. I've heard it again this morning. 2 themes stood out loud and clear: connection and purpose. One of your classmates shared how the relationship she built with teachers, counselors, peers helped her see herself differently. They recognized her gifts, her worth, and her potential. That shift shaped her future, inspiring her to serve others as an emergency medical technician. What makes connection even more powerful? Paying it forward. Someone extended that hand to you. Now you can do the same. You can be the missing support, affirmation, or encouraging link for someone else. Keep lifting others up. Paying it forward always pays well. Now for that little word with a big punch, purpose. Discovering purpose isn't easy, but when you find it, the impacts are profound. Several graduates shared a wise perspective. Don't let social media or peer pressure define your calling. Set your compass to your true north. At the Alliance annual meeting last week, they honored a salsa student living her purpose. Over 4 years at Clearview, her true north included roles of leadership, service, and positivity. As I listened to her speak, I was reminded of a quote: "Your life is your story, and the adventure ahead of you is the journey to fill your own purpose and potential." Like each of you, she will continue to live out her purpose and potential in new and exciting ways. So finally, I want to thank the incredible Clearview staff and the dedicated volunteers who model connection and purpose every day. Graduates, you step into a new chapter. Hold on to these lessons. Build meaningful connections as you go. Find and follow your purpose and always pay it forward. It is my honor as the proud former principal of Clearview High School and on behalf of the Clear Creek Independent School District and the Board of Trustees to congratulate you, Clearview High School class of 2025.
Thank you, Dr. Engel. Good morning. I am Julio Marquina, lead counselor at Clearview High School, and I have the great privilege of introducing and recognizing our two highest-ranking graduates. The Valedictorian for the class of 2025 is the son of Mr. Lee Haywood. He plans to attend San Jacinto College to study computer science. He has the great honor of wearing a medallion for Valedictorian and a gold cord for graduating with honors cum laude. Please help me congratulate and recognize Jesse James Haywood, Valedictorian for the class of 2025. Stand up, Jesse. The valedictorian for the class of 2025 is the daughter of Mr. Michael Miller and Dr. Vivian Jennings Miller. She's a member of the ASL Honor Society, Rotary Interact, Chick-fil-A Leader Academy, and Salsa. She plans to attend Stephen F. Austin State University to major in nursing and minor in deaf studies. She has the great honor of wearing a medallion and a gold cord for graduating with honors magna cum laude. She is also wearing a black and gold cord for receiving the Tiger Leadership Award, and red, white, and royal blue cords for the American Sign Language Honor Society. Help me congratulate Kendall Reese Miller, valedictorian for the class of 2025.
Good morning. I am Kendall Miller. I want to start this off by partaking in a personal favorite pastime of mine, asking questions. To each individual, I ask, what does this moment mean to you? I implore you that as I deliver my speech today, you open your mind and heart to assessment. Thank you all for being here today and joining us as we celebrate this pivotal moment in our lives. For everyone, past and present, who has given us graduates a part of their heart to cherish as we have grown, learned, and loved, we truly thank you. To my fellow graduates, congratulations. From diapers to decimals and now diplomas, we have made it through 13 years of education with the courage to try and the resilience to continue past the expectations of others and onto our dreams. My journey at Clearview started on Monday, August 16th, 2021. It was my first time back in in-person school after COVID-19 rocked my 8th grade year. I saw a girl I wanted to talk to, but I was too afraid of rejection. It was then I remembered a promise I made to myself, not to live by the expectations or ideas that others had of me, but by the goals and decisions that made me the unique, confident, independent woman I knew I was. From then on, I gradually picked away at the layers of anxious uncertainty holding me back with the help of those around me. Ms. Wilson, Mr. Green, and Ms. Sebastian fostered my love for learning and laughter. At the same time, administrators like Deputy Glaze, Ms. Speaks, and Nurse Gordon gifted me with unwavering support while showing me the strong Black woman that I could be, and I am forever grateful to them all. One of my most cherished memories at Clearview comes from our Leader in Me program coordinator and all-around powerhouse, Mr. Eubanks. Hurricane Ida had hit Louisiana disastrously, and I felt an unwavering call to do something. I proposed the idea of a school supply drive to send to the students who were impacted by the hurricane. With Mr. Eubanks' support, we made it happen. When all was said and done, he told me that anything I put my mind to would be outstanding, but most importantly, that he saw a true leader in me. It was then that I started to see one in myself and take action. The result is the person standing before you now. Being at Clearview showed me the importance of myself and others having a voice in our school community and being proactive in the changes that we want to see. I've had the honor of being a president and officer in many of our amazing clubs. It is through those opportunities that I was able to foster and improve important skills like communication and leadership, as well as connect with so many in my community who have helped me. I would like to share a phrase that sits close to my heart with you. In Educated by Tara Westover, she says, "An education is not so much about making a living as making a person." Of the 50-plus teachers that shape our education over 13 years, I hope every student here has been able to have one or more exceptional teachers, because it has been truly vital in my journey, not only as a student, but as a young woman. The teachers at Clearview are truly exceptional. I would like to express my gratitude to them all. I appreciate every late night, stress line, and rough time you've had in an effort to give us an education that will carry us across this stage and wherever our journey leads beyond. There are a few teachers I would like to specifically mention. Ms. Wisson and Ms. Galvan, thank you for helping me discover and embrace my passion for American Sign Language. I will carry your kindness, ideas, and advice close to my heart forever. To Ms. Lloyd, Ms. Sebastian, Mr. Green, Mr. Cockram, and Ms. Hill, thank you for always allowing me to be myself and teaching me lessons a book never could. To Ms. Simons, Dr. Rhodes, Ms. Lampo, Ms. Bristol, Mr. Marquina, and Ms. Sines, I appreciate the ear that you have always extended. It has shown us that our voice has an impact. And I speak on behalf of all Clearview Tigers, past and present, when I thank all of the admin team for never giving up on us and making Clearview a place we could begin, belong, and become. My fellow graduates, there are so many of you that I wish I could thank for each individual moment that we have made a memory, but I do have a time limit. A special thank you, though, to my close friends and family for loving me and allowing me to love you the best way that I know how. To my sister, Kylan, I thank you for always being my better half. No matter how close or how far, you will forever be my first and best friend. I love you so much, way, way more than you'll ever know. Most of all, I would like to thank my mom and dad for always believing in me, supporting me, and most importantly, loving me. I'm so honored to be the daughter of two hardworking, funny, and caring people. I know it's hard to see me go, but I want you to know that every time Kendall Reese Miller makes herself known to this world, it's me. The little girl with a gap in her teeth, singing about every little thing that she sees, the sassy teenager learning to live with her ADHD, the young lady standing here reading out her valedictorian speech, and the strong, independent woman y'all have raised me to be. I love y'all to infinity and beyond, and I will always be your Kindy Bug Dorito. Now, loved ones, as you look upon your graduates, as you look upon your peers, I ask again, what does this moment mean to you? Each of you will have a different answer, as we all have different paths that has led us here. Graduates, cherish that individuality as you experience love, loss, and life itself, and the rest of your journey through adulthood and beyond. Though the class of 2025 has finished our time at Clearview, our thoughts, ideas, actions, and emotions will forever be ingrained within the foundations of Clearview High School. Graduates, take this time to truly congratulate yourself, as we are now former students, future trailblazers, and forever Clearview Tigers. I wish you all the best with the seeds that you sow. Thank you and congratulations.
Dr. Engel, please join me at the podium. Dr. Engel, I hereby certify that these students have successfully completed the course of study at Clearview High School as prescribed by the state of Texas. In addition, they have satisfied all the graduation requirements as stipulated by the Board of Trustees of the Clear Creek Independent School District.
Ms. Simons, I accept your certification and hereby declare these students as graduates of Clearview High School and the Clear Creek Independent School District with all the honors, rights, and privileges. Congratulations.
To preserve the dignity and significance of this momentous event and to ensure that every family can hear their student's name read, we ask that you refrain from using air horns, whistles, or noisemakers and remain seated in the bleachers for the entire ceremony. We appreciate your cooperation. At this time, we are ready to begin the awarding of diplomas. Students who have earned a cumulative GPA that ranks them in the top 10% are wearing white cords. Students who are wearing red, blue, and green cords have received the honor of being our Leader in Me graduates. Students wearing white, royal, and yellow cords have received the CCISD Core Value Awards. Students who are wearing light blue cords have received the honor of successfully completing an industry-based certification. Students wearing the Lamp of Knowledge pins have earned recognition for academics achievement in various subject areas. Now introducing you graduates of Clearview High School Class of 2025. Our first graduate this morning is Class Valedictorian, Magna Cum Laude, Top 10%, Kendall Reese Miller. Our second graduate this morning is Class Valedictorian, Cum Laude, Top 10%, Jesse James Haywood. Senior Speaker, Piper K. Bogat. Senior Speaker, Mary Elspeth Rivera Anderson. Senior Speaker, Henry Fernando Coelho Jr. Grace Janae Barajas.
Red Albert Vargas. Brianna Dawn Bockham. Rodney Sine Benson. Nicholas Alexander Cervantes. Ashley Mariela Chavez. Rachel Shannon Cooley. Alexander Joshua Codacel. Joshua Lee Crane. Darian Joseph Davis. Bella Miranda de la O. Lainey Melina de la O. Lorelei Olivia Dowdell, top 10%. Israel Estrada. Madeline Grace Farmer.
Liam Allen Fitzpatrick. Nolan Adrian Flores. Robert Allen Forsyth. Yaveen Arden Freeman. Ari Anderson Funderburg. Jonah Soliel Garcia. Gabriel Savan Garcia Scott. Faisha Jihan Hackett. Dylan Lee Hamilton. Ayana Denise Harris. Corbin Lee Hewitt. Mitchell Reese Hogues. Megan Lene Hollins. Jaden Elizabeth Huerta. Rada Jolene Ingle. Iman Khan.
Rebecca Brianne Claisel. Rory Manny Latulip. Skylar Shaylee Lawrence. Marshall Lee Liss, top 10%. Sherlyn Jormari Lopez. Ruby Elida Maraquin. Christian Scott Matheson. Patrick James McClellan. Faith Guadalupe Mendoza, top 10%, cum laude. Waldemar Mercado III. Benjamin Thomas Murner. McKinley Lauren Mitchell. Michael Daniel Muniz. Daniel Aiden Perry. Ava Christine Patry.
Tristan David Polk. Michael Trenton Powell. Jay Randolph. Jenna Jean Rayburn. Andy Rain Roberts. DeAndre Wenye Rodriguez. Alejandro Romo. Madison Patience Shuitt. Israel Kakeli Kojo Setorglo. Haley Nicole Smith, top 10%. Kane Christian Stanley. Kinsley Aaron Tijerina. Faith Diane West. Ava Renee Wittenberg. Clarence Ray Wynn Jr. Isabella Elise Zaragoza.
Please stand, graduates of the class of 2025. I commend you for earning your high school diploma. At this time, please move your tassel from the right side of your mortarboard to the left, signifying that you are now alumni of Clearview High School. May you always remember Clearview High School, a place to begin, belong, and become. Families and graduates, our ceremony has concluded. As we dismiss, please stay off the track. Graduates, please proceed to the exit and reunite with your families and friends by the gates.
Yay, Tom! It was beautiful. I know.
That was so beautiful.
So fun. Oh my gosh. It's so fun. It's so fun.
So happy for you.
Yeah.
So happy. And you'll be back next year,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Congratulations.
So, thank you.
I'm a hugger, so I don't
Yes,
think
I'm married to a non-hugger, but I raised her.
Yeah, I'm familiar.